Hello, my dear friends. This is a very short video that I'd like to explain about the different types of messages that people receive, different types of dreams, different types of revelations, and how is it possible that certain prophetic words and certain prophetic dreams or even certain prophetic messages, they are differing from one another. Now, in our simple conversation, I would say that a lot of people are going to say, well, there is the true teacher versus the false teacher, there's the true prophet versus the false prophet, and so on and so forth. So they actually relate the specific messages or the specific dreams that it's coming or the revelations, they actually refer it to the fact that it could be false because it didn't come to pass or stuff like that. What I'm about to explain here, I actually did receive this from the Lord, and that's how I was able to discern regarding the ages, because He showed me from the Bible. So is the same way. Number one, yes, there are absolutely different prophetic versions of messages and dreams out there. But I'd like to mention this, and it's very important. The Lord calls false teachers and false prophets to those who actually twist the word of the Lord. He calls them false prophets to those who actually speak whatever they desire to see it's coming. Just like in the days of Nebuchadnezzar, there were false prophets at the time of King Zedekiah, and Jeremiah was a true prophet. Jeremiah spoke exactly what the Lord wanted him to speak, but the rest spoke out of their own hearts, and those were the followers of false gods like Baal. And the false gods, my dear friends, in the Old Testament were the fallen entities, the fallen angels, which are the same as today that they are being worshipped. There's nothing new under the sun. I've explained this before. So, my dear friends, the real timeline of God's timeline, I would say, it's actually is in the book of Jubilee. If you'd like to go read it, that's outside of our Bible. And second is the book of Enoch gives a very detailed explanation of what is coming as a punishment to the fallen angels, the watchers, the entities, and the demons who actually corrupted this world by teaching humans how to make wars, witchcraft, astrology, astronomy, or whatever you want to call it, like, looking at the stars and predicting this and that, and also abortion, killing babies in the womb, and, creating and building weapons. All these evil things were taught by the fallen angels and the watchers. They have a different timeline than us, my dear friends, because they would like to see the outcome, humanity suffer and be annihilated from the face of the earth. This is a truth. This is a truth. But the Lord has a different end for us. He has good plans for us. I'd like to actually mention from Jeremiah 29, verses 11 and 12. So, accordingly, there are different timelines. And how is it possible that we have different timelines? Given the fact that God gave us the opportunity of the free will, humanity, those who are the offsprings of Satan, and the children, the offsprings of Cain, they used the knowledge coming from the fallen entities and the watchers to actually create many different timelines in this world. And this is a fact. And it's not going to be understandable until you read the book of Enoch. Please understand that that book was deliberately left out. Nothing more, nothing less. And it's part of the Ethiopian Bible. It's called the Sacred Book of Enoch. Let's go to part 2.